are you doing? It's all about you time. So I want all of you to just breathe for a moment and just ask yourself, am I who I want to be right now? Quietly. You don't have to do it loud. You don't have to, just, am I who I want to be right now? So my goal for 2020 is to help you reach your goals. And so every week, same time, same day, Thursday at 8 o'clock, I'm coming on so that we can help you get closer and closer and closer to getting your goals. So I wanted to, first of all, give you my first greeting for one of my goals. Me llamo Sharon Hill Withers. Mucho gusta. So I said, my name is Sharon Hill Withers. Nice to meet you. So this is your first time tuning in to It's All About You. Welcome. So my goal today, we are already 4 weeks into this 5-week month. We had some awesome goals that we started off with, right? Okay, so this segment is going to talk about why is it not happening yet for you? Why aren't you getting closer to the goal? So we want to really deal with it, dig in, and I'm going to be very authentic with some things tonight. And I'm going to tell some truths to you tonight. And if it doesn't feel good, just bear with me. I just want you to just hang in here with me tonight, okay? I'm just only going to be here 15 minutes, but just hang in. Okay, so first of all, did you write your goal down? That's the first thing. Did you write it down? If you don't write your goals down, it's just a wish. But you can start today. Because it's still January, it's still the first of the year, it's still the first month of the year. You can start right now if you haven't done it. So write your goals down if you haven't written them down. Then the next thing you need to do is develop a plan for each goal. I have a fabulous mentor, and her name is Brenda Fullmore, and she is the financial guru. Like, she has got this finance thing down pat. And I asked her to help me. I was like, Brenda, I want to be where you are financially, and I don't know how to get there from where I am. And she said, well, Sharon, I'm going to give you some things that you're going to need to do, and some things you're not going to want to do, but you're going to have to do it in order to get where you want to get. So the same thing with your goals. You got to have a plan. You got to look at it and see what steps or what tasks or what things need to happen, who you need to talk to, what classes you need to take, what knowledge do you need to have in order for you to get this goal. There's a gentleman by the name of Carlos. Carlos Parks is one of the most awesome real estate agents. So if you have a goal to buy a house, you've got to hit him up on Facebook. Like, he's the guru at real estate and helping people buy homes. Just make sure that you write down your goals. Make sure that you have some steps and you have some things that you need to do to get there, okay? Also, I want you to make sure with your goals, you got to check in, okay? You can't just have a goal, write down what some things that you need to get there, and then you don't check in to see where you are. So this is week 4, so we need to check in. Like, where are you right now with your goals? If you had a weight goal, and you had to lose 10 pounds this month, and you had a goal to lose 2.5 pounds each week, to lose 10 pounds in 4 weeks, are you there? What do you weigh today? What do you need to weigh by the end of the month? And what's your strategy to help you get there? See, goals are not things that just fall out the air. There's work involved. There's concentrated effort involved. There are things that you have to do in order to get what you say you want. Now, remember I told you I was going to be a little authentic tonight? Okay, good. If you have an integrity issue, you will not get your goals. I don't care what the goal is. You can have a goal to walk around the block and not get it because you have an integrity issue. Your issue is not whether or not, in most cases, can you do it? What your issue is, will you do what you say you will do? All of us kind of know what we want to do, and we know how to get there. Most of us do. but are you willing to do what you say you're willing to do? So, let me tell you if you have an integrity issue. I looked this thing up. There are 5 signs that you need to know about when you lack integrity. Number 1, when everything is all about you. You don't acknowledge, higher powers that are there, like gravity. You're not going to just jump off a building because you want to fly. Okay? There are things you need to understand. It's not just about what you can do. You need a team of people sometimes. You need to network sometimes. You need to talk to people. You need to share that this is something that I want and say it to the people who have what you want or who have the influence to help you get what you want. That's why I talk with Brenda Fullmore, because Brenda is where I want to be financially. So I'm not going to, in other words, if you want diamonds, you're not going to talk to a brick maker. Hello, somebody. You have to talk to people that are where you want to be or are very good at showing you how to get there. Okay? All right. Number 2. Your self-esteem rises and falls with the opinion of others. Okay, so you say you want something, and then the minute you get around someone who says, oh, you can't do that, that ain't gonna never happen for you. First of all, get out from around those folks quickly. Second of all, you know what you want and it's your desire. So what other people think about it is none of your business. You just need to keep pushing, keep going. And if you don't get it the first time, get it the second time. If you don't get it the second time, get it the third time. In other words, keep going after it until you get what you say you want. You can't quit. It's not quitting time. Okay? The third thing, if you have an integrity issue. If you have an integrity issue, guess what you're doing? You hide things. Listen, I'm not telling you something off the top of my head. Just look it up. How do I know if I have an integrity issue? Look it up on the internet. It will tell you. I'm telling you. If you're hiding things, you have an integrity issue. And it's going to be very hard for you to get your goals. And number 5, you make too many compromises. When you have something that you want bad enough to lose your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, then you don't compromise anything when it comes to you getting what you say you want. Listen, it could be something as simple as cleaning out your closet. The closet is not going to get clean if you constantly keep saying it's all about you and I don't feel like it. If you are constantly looking at a situation and just look at it, but you don't ever do, you need to do something about it. It's something you can do something about, but you just keep looking at that closet going, I will get to it later. Well, later never comes. And you got them if people too. Well, if I had some place to put those clothes and I'll go through the closet and give away this and give away that, or if I had a bigger closet. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. You understand what I'm saying? Don't compromise on your goals. Just get it done. Do the things that you can do and pray about the things you can't do by yourself. And seek out the people who are doing it already successfully. And don't believe lip service. Just because somebody say I'm successful, that don't mean that. Proof is in the pudding. Show me the money, so to speak. You got to make sure that whoever you're talking to, that they have proof that they're successful doing what you are trying to do. Don't just talk to anybody. You got plenty of folks that's more successful than they had than they ever been in person. Okay? Now, I'm going to share a video with you tonight called Mind Shift. Now, why do I want to share this video with you? I want to share this video with you because if you don't have a mind shift, you aren't going to ever get what you say you want. And when I say ever, I mean ever. You're not going to ever get what you say you want if you don't change your mind about your integrity. You can start today to do what you say you're going to do. You can start today showing up in your life like you've never showed up in your life before. You can start today to actually be the woman or man that you have in your head that you want to be. And that means if you're dressing differently, you can start to dress differently when? Now. If you are wanting to talk differently, there are some people that cuss all the time. When I say all the time, I mean like a sailor. Every other word come out of their mouth is a cuss word. But in their heart of hearts, they don't really want to cuss. Guess what they can do? Stop cursing. They can stop cursing by listening to what comes out of their mouth before it comes out of their mouth, and then determine what they're going to say to be fully expressed minus the cuss words. But it takes somebody wanting to be serious enough to change their circumstances right now, not tomorrow. You can change circumstances in a moment. It doesn't take all year. It doesn't take all month. It doesn't take all week. And it doesn't take all day. A made up mind is a majority. So tonight, when you're listening and you're watching this video, and this is one of my little nuggets I'm going to share with you, because anytime you log in and tune in to It's All About You, I'm always give you something good. So I want you to listen to this video. I'm going to also let you see the video from my computer. And I want you to turn the volume up. I want you to listen closely, because truly a mind shift is what you need today. All right. So, you're looking at my computer, and right now I'm going to start the video.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you.
If you look at somebody who's really successful and you think, wow, I mean, they're so amazing, they're such a genius, you gotta dig underneath and you gotta remember something. People are rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in private.
If you don't develop the courage to do that which has been given you to do, and you spend a lot of time going around trying to convince other people, trying to get their approval, what will happen is that you will lose your nerve. And other people will convince you that what you're doing doesn't have any value, and you'll give up on your dream. How much time do you have left? How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. Most of us don't use the stuff that we have brought into the universe. Stop wasting valuable time. If you want something, you have got to be relentless. You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. The power to hold on in spite of everything. The power to endure. This is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man or a woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit until they find it. There's greatness in you, and you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. So I'm going to harness my will, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. You are unstoppable. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Most of us go through life with our brakes on, holding back. Decide that you're going to push yourself. You got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again. And I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop me.
Yes, you got to absolutely listen to things. Change what you're listening to. Turn the news off. Turn the radio off. Turn the TV off and get some positive things in your head, in your mind, so that you can function at the highest capacity you're capable of functioning at every single day. So that video was called Mind Shift. It's a motivational video on YouTube. I play it once, sometimes twice a day. Les Brown is another good motivation videos to listen to. I'm telling you, they're all out there. The only thing we have to do is change what we are feeding our minds. So make sure, raise your level of integrity. Make sure that you write your goals down. Make sure that you develop a plan for those goals and execute. And I promise you, you and I will get our goals in 2020. So tune in next Thursday, 8 o'clock, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.